Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with ER. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different. In this video guys, we are gonna learn something new, something different in Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, yes guys, you heard it right. In this video, we are gonna learn something new, something different in Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, so guys, in this video we will be learning how to create advanced custom component in Vue.js. Okay, so guys, this video will be entertaining as well as learning. Okay, so guys, just to show you, I have already built an example using Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, so guys, let me just go to the example and let me explain you what I mean and what we are going to learn in this video, in this session. Okay, so guys, this is the example I have built using Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, as you can see here guys, the text also custom component in Vue.js with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so guys, in this video we will be learning how to create this kind of user card by using Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, so guys, basically in this video we will be learning how to create advanced custom component in Vue.js, and by using custom component we will be learning also how to create this kind of user card by using Vue.js custom component. Okay, so guys, now let me just guys explain you one more thing. So guys, as you can see here, this is the user profile, and this is the username, and this is the user ID, and this is the text like something about the user. Okay, and guys, below that you can see the button click me. Okay, so guys, whenever you will click the button click me, you're gonna see the username in the switch alert as well. Okay, so let me just click the button click me. See, boom guys, as you can see here, username ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so guys, in this video we will be learning how to create this kind of advanced custom component in Vue.js. Okay, as you can see here guys, I am using switch alert 2 also in the custom component of Vue.js. Okay, so guys, let's get started and let's learn how to create this kind of user card by using Vue.js and custom component as well. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's learn. Okay, but guys, before the starting of the video, I would like to request you all guys, please guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload a new video in the playlist, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn from them also. Okay, and guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please guys, share this video with your friends, with your colleague, with your group also, so that they will be also learning, they will be also knowing how to create advanced custom component in Vue.js. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's learn. Okay, so guys, in this video we will be learning how to create this user card by using Vue.js custom component. Okay, so guys, just be here and watch the entire video, then only you will be learning something new, something different from this video, from this session. Okay, so guys, trust me guys, I promise you, it's my word, you will definitely try to learn something new, something extraordinary from this video, from this session. Okay, so just be here and watch the entire video. Okay, so guys, now let's get started and let's learn. Okay, so let me go to the code editor now. So create a new page first. So I will say comp user, okay, .html. So save the page now. Okay, so create HTML first, give code with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, so guys, by now you all know that my name is Prabhat Pandit and I am a software developer. Currently I am working as a ServiceNow developer at Happiest Minds Bangalore. Okay, and I have got more than 4 years of experience into software development. Okay, so guys, now I would like to paste some of the Syrian links from the previous example only. So let me go to the previous example first. So I will copy this CSS link for Bootstrap from here and paste it here. Okay, and just go again to the example only, and I will copy these CDN links from here, and let me just paste here above the closing body tag. Okay, so I will explain you guys these CDN links. So guys, as you can see here, this is the CDN link for Sweet Alert 2. Okay, and this is the CDN link for Vue.js. Okay, as you can see here, Vue.js dot 6.14. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, I am using also Sweet Alert here also, just to alert the username to the user. Okay, so yeah, we are done with the all the CDN links, and this is the CSS file for Bootstrap. I am also using Bootstrap here. As you can see here, this is the folder name CSS, and in that folder I have got the file also, bootstrap.min.css. Okay, so guys, now let me just create some of the divs, some of the HTML part first. So I am gonna create a div first. So create a div, give it a class as a container, give margin top also 5, and give margin bottom also 5. First of all, close this div, and inside this div I am gonna create another div, give class also as text center, and give margin top 4 and give margin bottom 4, and close this div. And inside this div I am gonna create h1 element first. So h1, give class also text center and text dark also, and close this h1 first. And inside this I am gonna put text from the previous example only, just to save our time. Okay, so just copy this text from here and paste it here. Okay, so save your code, copy the file path, go to the browser and create a new tab, paste here, and just remove this and put localhost. Okay, so guys, now we can see the text custom component in Vue.js with ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay guys, believe me guys, trust me, I promise you guys, be here and watch the entire video. You will definitely try to learn something new, something unique, something extraordinary from this video, from this session. Okay, because guys, in this video we are going to learn how to create advanced custom component in Vue.js. Okay, so guys, now I will create our script tag below this. So I'm gonna write our Vue.js script. So I will create a script first. Okay, so guys, I already explained you in my previous video also that in order to create a global custom component inside Vue.js, we have to use the function Vue.component. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna use the function Vue. Okay, Vue.component and just give the component name. I will give here user profile. Okay, I will give here the component name as user profile. Okay, so guys, always remember, in order to create custom global Vue.js component, okay, in your application, in your program, you have to use the function Vue.component, and you have to define the component name. Okay, here guys, I am defining the component name as a user profile. Okay, and put comma now, put comma, and give here open and closing curly braces. And inside this guys, you are free to define your properties, your functions, your methods, your each and everything, whatever you want to define inside this user profile custom components. Okay, so guys, now I am gonna define here data function first. So data function, and it will return all the properties. So return. Okay, and yeah, so guys, now I will create a user object. Okay guys, now I will create a user object. So give user colon, and I will give name also. So give name colon, I will give ER Prabhat Pandit. Okay, and I will give the username also. So give username colon, and I will give Prabhat. Okay, IES48, put comma, give descriptions, put colon, and put double inverted comma. So guys, I am going to the example only, previous example only, just to copy the text from there. Okay, just to save our time also. So just go here and copy this text from here and just paste here in your code. Okay, okay. So guys, this is our descriptions, and I will put here profile image also. So I will give profile image also. So profile image and put colon. I will define the path. Okay, so guys, images is the folder name, and I will give the image name from my folder only. Okay, so let me just go to the folder. I will just show you the folder name also. So go to the YouTube projects, and inside the YouTube projects, guys, I have got the folder called images. Okay, so I am gonna copy this image from here. Okay, prompt engineering using ChatGPT. Okay, so just paste it here. So guys, this is the folder name images, and this is the image name. Okay, so I am defining here profile image for the user. Okay, so now just close this, and inside this we will also close this data property from here, and now we will define our methods. Okay, now we will define our methods. So put colon and open and closing curly braces, and inside this we will define our method also. Okay, so guys, as of now you can see here I have created a user object, and it has got the properties also, like name, username, descriptions, and profile image also. Okay, so guys, this is the object name user, and it has got some properties also, like name, username, descriptions, and profile image. Okay, and guys, let me just repeat you one more time. In order to create global custom component inside the view.js, you have to use this function. Okay, view.component, and you have to define the component name as I am defining here, user profile, and put comma, open and closing curly braces, and inside this you are free to define anything, your custom, your data, your object, your custom your custom functions, your custom methods, your objects, your array, your variable. Yeah guys, you are free to define each and everything inside this custom component called user profile. Okay, so guys, now below this, okay, below this I will create first. Okay, so put comma, and below this I will create our template. Okay, so we have to create our template also, and we have to give colon and give backtick. Okay, give backtick, and guys, inside this template you are free to define any kind of HTML like elements, any kind of coding functions, or view.js code. Guys, you are free, okay, to define anything inside this template. What you have to do, you have to give template, put colon, and you have to then put backtick, and inside this you are free to define any HTML element. Okay, so guys, now I'm gonna define our HTML element here. So I will create a div first. So give class also as container. Okay, because I am using here Bootstrap also, container, and close this div first, and inside this div I will create another div. Okay, give class also as card. Okay, give card, and give text also center, and give overflow also hidden. Okay, and also give call lg 4, and also give padding 0, so p0, and I will give mx auto, and I will also give margin top 5 and margin top 5 and margin bottom also 5. Okay, and close this div first, and inside this div I'm gonna create another div. So inside this div I'm gonna create another div. Okay, so give class as card container, or give card body, or give container only. Okay, and close this div, and inside this div I'm gonna create img element. So I will create img and colon src equal to, I will give. So guys, by now you all know that in order to display images inside our Vue.js, we have to use vbind. Okay, and guys, the colon is the shorthand for vbind. Okay, because we use vbind to bind the data to our HTML elements. Okay guys, always remember why we use vbind. Okay guys, we use vbind just to bind the data, Vue.js data, to our HTML element. Okay, so guys, here I am going to display the images of this user profile. So for that I am using here vbind shorthand property, which is colon. Okay guys, you can also write here vbind also. Okay, you can also write vbind, you have to put colon, and guys, here I will display, okay, I will display this user. Okay, this user, I will give this user, okay, this user dot this profile image. Okay, this profile image, so paste it here. Okay, and I will give also alt here. So give alt equal to just user profile. Okay, user profile, and I will give also width equal to 100%. Okay, and guys, inside the below this image tag I am gonna create another div, and give it a class also as p-3 padding 3, and close this div, and inside this div I am gonna create h2 element. So create s3, so create s3. Okay, and give class also as text center. Okay, give text center. Close this s3 first, and I will put here double curly braces. Okay, so guys, I have already explained you many times in our video that in order to display the output from the Vue.js code, okay, we have to use double curly braces, and then we have to whatever you want to show, you can just write here, you can just paste here, and it will be shown in the UI to the user. Okay, so guys, here I am gonna show the username. Okay, so what I will do, I will just copy this user from here. Okay, this user from here, and put dot and this name. Okay, and this name. So yeah, below this s3 I am gonna create para element. So give p, close this p first, and inside this p I will say double curly braces, and I will put also user. Okay, this user, guys. Okay, this user, because this is an object. Okay, name user, and it has got some properties also: name, username, descriptions, and profile image. Okay, so I will say this user dot, I will say username also. This username, just copy it from here and paste it here, and below this p I will create another p, or just copy this p from here and paste it here, and we have to just change the descriptions. Okay, instead of username, okay, instead of username, just put here descriptions. Okay, so now we have to create a button also. So below this p I am gonna create a button element. Okay, so close this button first, and inside this we have to write @click. Okay, equal to, I will say alert okay, alert name. Yeah, and we will just give the text also, that click me. Okay, click me. So guys, let me explain you one more thing here, which is very important. So guys, as you can see here, add the rate. Okay, so guys, this is the shorthand property for v on. Okay, so guys, add the rate is the shorthand property for v on. Okay, so guys, instead of add the rate, you can also write here v on and put colon. Okay, yeah. So now we have defined our template. Okay, so we will give the class also to this button just to look better. So give class also, I will give btn and btn primary. So guys, now we have to create our view.js instance also. Okay, so guys, in order to this view.js code work, okay, so guys, here guys, we have just defined our component. Okay, we have just defined our custom component called user profile. Okay, so guys, we have to bind this view.js code to our UI part also. Okay, to our UI also. Okay, so guys, in order to bind this view.js custom component to our user profile, we have to create our view.js instance also. Okay, so I'm gonna now create here below this, I will create view.js instance also. So what I will do new. Okay, I will do new view, and I will say open and closing parenthesis. Inside this I will give open and closing curly braces, and I will give element. Guys, here el means element. Okay, and give double inverted comma and put hash, give app. Okay, and yeah, put comma, and we will also create here template also. So we will create here template, and we will define backtick here, backtick, and we will define inside this backtick, we will define our custom template. Okay, we will define our this custom template. Okay, this user profile custom template we will define here inside this template. Okay, inside this template. So I will create a div first. Yeah, and yeah, let it be. So give close this div first, and inside this div I am gonna create our custom component name here. Okay, so just this, and close this first. Okay, so guys, now our code is ready. Okay, so guys, now we have to create call this app id inside our HTML part also. Okay, just to display the output to the user also. Okay, so what I will do, I will just go up, and below this div I'm gonna create another div, give class also as container, and give margin top also 5, and give margin bottom also 5, and we have to define the id also as app only, because here inside our view.js I am defining the id as a app only. So this id and this id should be same. Okay, so first of all close this div. Yeah, so guys, now our code is ready. Just save your code and just go to the browser and refresh the page first and see the output. Okay, so now go to the browser and refresh the page. We are getting some error, guys. Let me just go to the developer tool and go to the console. Alert name is not defined. Okay, yeah, alert name is not defined. So as of now, just comment this, we will define it later. So just comment this, save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Alert name is not defined. Where? Okay, so guys, let me just remove this also from here. Okay, we will define it later on because we are not defining it as of now. So remove this from here also. Now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Yeah, see, boom guys, boom, our code works. See guys, our code works. This is what we have made, and this is our example. Okay, see, boom guys, our code works. So guys, now whenever a user is going to click on this button, click me, he or she should be able to see the user name as a ER Prabhat Pandit in the suite alert pop-up. Okay, like here in our example. Okay, like here. So you can see the username also as a ER Prabhat Pandit in the suite alert pop-up. Okay, so click the OK. So guys, now we have to build this functionality in our code also. Okay, so just go to the code and just revert everything back. Okay, and I will give the class also here btn. I will give block just to look button bigger. So now save your code, go to the browser. Okay guys, as of now it will not work. Okay, so as of now it will not work, so let's just let it be. Okay, we will refresh later on. So now guys, we have to create this method alert name. Okay, so go to the methods and here we have to define the method also. So we will say, okay, just copy this name from here and go to the methods, and inside this we will paste it here, and we will say open and closing curly braces. Okay, and just let me go to the Sweet Alert 2 website. So just to save our time guys, okay, just to save our time I am doing this. So just click this and we will just copy some of the basic example from here. Yeah, just copy this, or yeah, just copy this from here. So just copy this from here, and we will go there, or just copy this. Okay, just copy this guys. Okay, or let it be, you can just copy this also. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, so we will show the user image also. Okay guys, we will show the user image also. Okay, so just paste inside this and give some space from left. Okay, so yeah, so guys, now what we have to do, we have to give title, and we have to give the text also. Give the title as, okay, give the title as user name. Okay, and just give the text also user, just give the text also. So guys, what we will say, we will say this dot user dot name. Okay, we will say this dot user, okay, dot name. Okay, so guys, I am using this user dot name. Okay, this dot user dot name. Okay, just to display the username, which is here er Prabhat Pandit. Okay, and we will just also display the image also here. So we will, what we will say, we will say this dot user dot user, or just copy this profile image properties from here and just paste it here, so that there will be no scope of any error or bugs in our code. Okay, so I will give the icon also, I will give the icon also. So give icon and put colon and give info. Okay, give info. So info will be the icon, and yeah, image width will be 200 and image height will be 200. Okay, so guys, now just save your code, go to the browser, and now refresh the page. Now refresh the page. Yeah, see guys, our code is working. We are able to see our user card here also, which means our code is working. So guys, now just try to click the button click me. Okay, and see the magic. See, boom guys, see guys, it works. Our code is working fine. So guys, just remove the icon. Okay, it is not looking good. Okay, so just remove the icon from here, and now save your code, go to the browser and just refresh the page, and now try to click the button click me. Yeah, see, boom guys, username er Prabhat Pandit, and you can see the user profile also. Okay, so let me just change the user profile. Just go to the folder and just copy this username. Okay, this image name from here, and just replace this in your code. Okay, so just go here and just replace this image name from here to this, and now save your code, go to the browser, and now refresh the page. Okay, yeah, now refresh the page. See, boom guys. So guys, whatever, wait a second guys. So yeah, it is not looking good. So what we will say, just revert it back, and now save your code, go to the browser and refresh the page. Yeah, yes. So just give me some time, guys, just to make it a little bit awesome. We have to do something in this CSS. Okay, we have to do something in this CSS. Okay, so just copy this and go to the code and go to the head section, create a style sheet. Okay, so create a style sheet and paste it here, and yeah, paste it here, and just we will say what we will say, just uncomment this, and we will say margin 0. Okay, margin 0, and give important also. So now save your code, go to the browser and just refresh the page. Okay, give 0 and give also 0, and now give important also. Now save your code, go to the browser and refresh the page. Okay, so guys, let me just give some time, guys. Guys, as a front-end developer, your code, your UI should look great. Okay, so guys, that's why I am doing this. Okay, so that our UI, our code will look great. Okay, yes, so just copy this from here and just go to the style sheet and paste it here, and I will say max width equal to, I will give 32%. Okay, and give important also. So now save your code, go to the browser and just refresh the page, close this console, and now click the button, click me. Okay, so give me, guys, 2 seconds. Okay, so just decrease the 26, and padding and we will give 26 and max width 100, and we will say, just uncomment this and give width 25px, and now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Yeah, now looking cool, as you can see here, guys. Now it is looking cool. Okay, yeah, it works, guys. So as you can see here, username ER Prabhat Pandit, and below this we have got the button OK. So just click the OK to remove this, to fade out this sweeter pop-up. Okay, so guys, as of now you can see here we have created our custom advanced component in our view.js. Okay, but guys, here you can see only one card. Okay, so guys, what if we want to create multiple cards using custom component only? Okay, so guys, here in this video I will explain you how to create multiple cards by using a single component as well. Okay, so guys, now I am gonna explain how to create multiple user cards by using single view.js custom component. Okay, so guys, in order to create multiple user card here, we have to change, we have to make some change to our code. Okay, so just comment this out. Okay, just comment this out. And guys, now inside our HTML part, okay, inside our HTML part here, we are gonna create our custom component here, this user profile. Okay, this user profile. So just okay, and just close this, paste it here also. So now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, so guys, as of now you can see this single user card. Okay, as of now, so guys, we got to know two things. Okay, either you can define your template inside the vue.js instance only. Always remember guys, either you can define your template, your custom custom component template inside the vue.js component, or you can define custom component in your HTML part also. Okay, so guys, as of now you can see only one user card, so we have to create 4 user card. Okay, so guys, what we will do, we will just do we will create a div and give class also as a row, and give justify content center margin top 5 and give margin bottom also 5, and close this div first. Okay, close this div first. And guys, now we will also give class to this custom component. Okay, user profile, we will also give this class also. So give call lg3. Okay, so guys, now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Okay, so guys, as of now you can see here the card. Okay, single card. So now we have to we have to give here 12. Okay, put 12. So now save your code, go to the browser and now refresh your page. Okay, so now what we will do, we will just copy this and we will just paste it 3 times. Okay, 3 times. So now save your code, go to the browser and just refresh your page. See, boom guys, it works. See guys, it is working. So now one more time, so save your code, go to the browser and just refresh your page. See, boom guys, it is working. See, so 3 is not looking good, cool, so give 4. Okay, so let it be 4 only. So give 4 and give 4 here also. Now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. Yeah, see, boom guys. See guys, so guys, we got to learn, we got to know like how to create multiple components or multiple user card by using single custom component inside the vue.js also. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, in this way you can only create a single component. Okay, a single custom component, but in this way you can create multiple copies of your custom component. Okay, so guys, in this way you can create multiple copies of your custom component inside the vue.js, but in this way whenever you will define the template inside the vue.js instance, you can only create a single component. Okay, but guys, whenever you will define your custom component inside the HTML template, HTML part, you will be able to create multiple copies of your custom components. As you can see here, I am using 4 copies of this user profile custom component. Okay, so I hope guys you have learned something from this video, from this session. Okay, so guys, let me just explain you. Just refresh this page first. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, we are creating multiple copies of a single custom component inside the vue.js. Okay, so yeah, so guys, always remember, whenever you are defining or you are creating a custom component inside the vue.js, you have to use the function vue.component, and inside you have to define your custom component name. As you can see here, I am defining here user dash profile as my custom component name. Okay, and inside this custom component, guys, you are free to define objects, you are free to define your methods, you are free to define your functions, you are free to define your custom methods, custom functions. Okay, and you are free to define your computed, you are free to define your created, you are free to define your define your mounted. Okay, and here you have to use the template, put colon and then backtick, and inside this you are free to define or create any HTML template, any HTML, like tags, attribute, classes, id, functions, methods. Okay, and you have to register this component. Okay, you have to register this component user profile, okay, to the view.js instance also. Because guys, whenever if you guys always remember, if you don't register your component to the view.js instance, how view.js is going to understand, how view.js is going to know that this is the custom component, and I have to show the custom component properties or functions or methods, or code or output to the user. Okay, so guys, in order to register these custom component user profile, we have to create our view.js instance also, and then we have to give the element and colon, give id or classes. Okay, so guys, now as of now this is hash, let me just put point. Okay, so we have to also define here class app. Okay, so we have to also define the class here also, app. So now save your code, go to the browser and refresh your page. See, boom guys, our code still works, no changes at all, no errors at all. Okay, so yeah, so guys, I hope I have explained you how to create advanced custom component in our view.js. So guys, I will create more videos on how to create more complex custom component inside the view.js. Okay, so guys, if you want to learn how to create complex or extra complex or large custom component inside the view.js, please guys, then do subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, so that whenever I will upload a new video in the playlist, you can be notified and you can watch them instantly and you can learn also from them. Okay, so guys, I hope I have explained you each and everything in depth, in details here inside our view.js custom component classes tutorials. Okay, so guys, if you still have any doubt, any query in your mind, guys, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I will try to clear all your doubts, all your queries. Okay, so I hope guys we have come to the end of this session, end of this tutorial. Okay, so guys, if you feel you have learned something from this video, from this session, please guys, do subscribe to my YouTube channel Code with ER, and please press the bell icon also, and please give this video thumbs up also, and please guys like all my videos, so that it will give me the confidence, it will give me the motivation to make awesome videos on each and every topic of web development and full stack development as well. Okay, and please guys, do share this video with your friends, with your colleague, with your group also, so that they will be also learning, they will be also knowing how to create this kind of custom components, how to create this kind of advanced custom component inside the view.js code. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have learned something. As I promised you guys in the beginning of the video, you will definitely try to learn something new, something different from this video, from this session. So guys, I hope I kept my promise, and you have learned something from this video, from this session. So guys, see you guys in the next video with the some extra some more complex custom component inside the view.js. Okay, so guys, till then, take care, bye bye. This is Prabhat Pandit signing off now.